This is James with WSTrades.com. I want to bring you an update here, but before I get to this update, I want to say if you are looking for a trading account and you are new to the stock market, Moomoo does have a pretty good promotion going on right now. So if you go to the link in the comments and description section of this video, sign up for Moomoo and make a deposit. They do have this promotion going on where you can receive up to 15 free stocks plus one extra share of Tesla or Google. So if that's something that you're interested in, head to that link, check it out, head over to Moomoo and sign up and, get some free stock. Hey everyone, this is James with WSTrades.com. I want to provide an update here on ticker LCID or Lucid Group. So massive dump here today, and looking through some of the news stories, they actually are talking about them introducing a new $77,400 Air Pure rear-wheel drive. So actually some positive news stories here, but they do also talk about Rivian in here. This is not an offering for Lucid, but they are kind of mentioning it because it is in the EV space. And geez, looking at the price action on Lucid today, you would think that this news story is related to Lucid doing a $1.5 billion offering, because we have had a massive dump here and a massive sell-off. You can see when the market opened, they were way up around 550, and then this huge dump, this huge move lower. You can see a bunch of volume coming in there. Let's go out to the daily time frame here real quick, just to kind of take a look at where we are on the chart. And you can see a low here of 497. So as this thing has been in a downtrend here since July 11th, it looks like it's going to be retesting this low here on the chart of 497. So I would definitely, I would even keep a look a little higher where it's at right now, about 509. I would actually look there, because on this candle here on September 25th, it did dip way down below that $5 mark there, but then the buyers bought it up and left a big wick sticking out. So buyers were able to support about 509. It is hovering right there. So, definitely keep an eye there at about 509. If we get a close below that here on the daily time frame, I think a significant move lower is coming, and we are leading into earnings here, which are coming up in about a month on November 8th. So kind of looking at their last earnings quarter here on the daily, the consensus from the analysts was that they would lose 34.5 cents a share, and they came in with a miss and missed here by about 6 cents. So they lost 40 cents a share. Let's go to the weekly time frame here just to kind of look the same quarter last year. So yeah, they released this in August. So if you go to August from 2022, you can see they actually came in with a beat. Analysts were expecting them to lose 44 cents a share. They only lost 33. So, year over year, that most recent quarter, just going in the wrong direction. And you kind of see this if we go into Yahoo Finance here. On the earnings, you can see here, if we look at the annual on the income statement, they had a big improvement. If you look at 2021, they lost $4.7 billion, just absolutely horrendous. They made a big improvement here if you compare that to 2022. They lost 4.7. They brought that down to only a loss of 1.3. But the last 12 months, they're going back in the wrong direction. So they need to do what like Rivian is doing as of late. Cut the losses, get a smaller net loss, become more efficient, on how they make their vehicles and how much money it costs them to make their vehicles. Because if you compare to 2022, they're going in the wrong direction, whereas Rivian is going in a more positive direction with their earnings. Lucid is just all over the place. So they got to get more efficient. They've got to narrow losses. They got to work in a better direction, because if not, they're going to be coming out here like Rivian and doing these massive offerings and like diluting everybody into oblivion. So we'll kind of see, what Lucid is going to do moving forward. We can come in here and look at the analysis tab to kind of see what analysts are looking for here. So if we look at Lucid here, year ago EPS was minus 151. So a year ago lost $1.51 a share. If we look for the average estimate here for the year, that's not much better. 3 cent difference? Like, that is a very, very slight improvement. If we look at 2024, they are forecasting a much more significant improvement on earnings, but still nowhere near profitability. If we come down here and we look at the estimates for revenue, let's see here, sales growth year estimate. So for the current year, they're predicting a 30.6% increase there for sales growth. The average estimate for 2023 on revenue is $794 million. And if you look to 2024, that's a big increase they're expecting there, and that's from 12 analysts. So analysts have an average estimate for 2024 of 1.89 billion in revenue, which is pretty big amount of revenue, but when you're hemorrhaging money, it doesn't mean a lot. So they really got to get more efficient. They need to start narrowing those losses. They need to start heading in a better direction, because if not, the shareholders are just going to get blasted on, and we're going to keep seeing these big offerings, these big dumps like we're seeing with Rivian today. But I'll continue to keep you updated here on ticker LCID or Lucid Group. Please like this video. Please also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Appreciate you for taking the time to watch this. Talk to you soon.